What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Me, Myself and a Movie, and today I'm going to be discussing some of the comments made by Christopher Nelson and John Carpenter regarding Halloween Ends. But before I do that, guys, if you could please consider liking this video and hitting that subscribe button for more Halloween and horror content, that would be greatly appreciated. I am on my way to 100 subscribers now. I know that is not a big number, but for me, I really want to hit that first milestone, so I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. So recently, both John Carpenter and Christopher Nelson, who is the effects artist for these movies, have come out and made some comments in interviews and podcasts. So I just wanted to come on and talk about those and really pick it apart, really, because I'm getting quite a lot from what they are saying. But before I get into it, guys, I do just want to say sorry that I'm not doing the hosting style type format like I said I would be doing in my last video. I've not been very well and I'm so busy with work. You really do not want to see me in front of a camera at the moment. It is not nice. But I will be going back to that format, but I just really wanted to jump on and share my thoughts on some of the things that have been said about the movie. So I'm going to start with what John Carpenter said, just because it's a bit more brief than what Christopher Nelson has said. John Carpenter was interviewed recently by sci-fi-wire.com, and in the interview, John Carpenter says, and I quote, "Wow, it's Halloween and it ends. You'll see it's a departure from the others. It's interesting. Dave is a really good director. I love working with him." And then Sci-Fi Wire go on to say that John Carpenter didn't go on further than that. It was very brief what he said, but I still got a little something out of what he said. And for me, one thing that his comments completely confirm and solidify in my mind is that we are going to get a definitive ending in Halloween Ends. This is something that I've spoken about on my channel and on Twitter quite a lot about, that I really do want it to be the end of this timeline. I think we all agree on the fact that this is definitely 100% not going to be the last Halloween movie we see. They make far too much money. I'm not questioning that, but for this timeline, in my mind, it's done after this movie. I don't think we're going to see the same incarnation of Michael Myers going after Allison in 20 years or 10 years. You know, how old would Michael be then? I definitely believe, 100%, no doubt in my mind, that Halloween Ends will live up to its name and it will truly end. Whether that means Michael dies or not is still up in the air for debate. I'm still not 100% certain on that, because there's the Akkad contractual stuff that Jamie Lee Curtis has spoke about that came to light recently. I've not really heard any more developments on that, whether they've changed any of the contractual stuff regarding Michael dying or not. I don't know. I've not heard any more from that, and I think if there were any more developments regarding that, I would have heard of it by now. If you know anything, let me know in the comments down below. That would be great. But to my knowledge, everything's still the same. So if they can kill Michael or not, I don't know. I definitely think it will just be left open to viewer interpretation whether Michael is dead or not. I think we'll all leave the theatre on October the 14th questioning whether Michael is dead or alive. I don't think they will definitively show Michael dead, but they will leave it open to interpretation. He goes on to say that it's a different movie. Now, we know it's going to be a different movie. Many people have said it's going to be a different movie, and with the 4-year time jump being taken into consideration, we have to expect it to be a different movie because Michael's got to come back. They've got to explain all that. There's so much more about this movie that's going to be different. Halloween Kills was leading straight off from Halloween 2018. It was balls to the wall, Michael killing people. We knew what we were going to get. With Halloween Ends, there's so many questions, and I'm loving it. We do not know what to expect at this point. Now, Christopher Nelson, for those of you that don't know, is the special effects artist for Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. He's worked on other things, I think the most recent thing being Fear Street. I'm not sure, but I know he has worked on a lot of other big projects. And he has recently said on his podcast that he does, I went and did the Halloween Ends reshoots. I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I can't, but I did that and it went well. It was very busy. We didn't do a whole lot. It wasn't 2 weeks like everyone's saying it was. It was 4 days, but it went well and I was very happy with everything and we had a good time. It was good and I'm excited for people to see the movie because I think it's weird and it's different. Now, I got a lot from what Christopher says there. To your normal regular listener who might perhaps not be as invested in the Halloween franchise as I am, they probably wouldn't really get much from it, but me listening to every word, I get quite a lot from that. First being that he's saying we didn't do a lot, and it was 4 days. So to me, that confirms what I said in a previous video, that I don't think they're going back to change the ending. If they were going back to change the ending, I would consider that a lot. He's saying they didn't do a lot. In my mind, they have not changed the ending. A lot of people were speculating that when the reshoots were announced, that, oh my god, holy shit, the ending's going to get changed. And I called BS on that straight away. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going back to change anything big. And I do not think they have changed anything big because of what he's saying. They didn't do a lot, and it was only 4 days, not 2 weeks. However, he does go on to say, and I quote, "We just did some reshoots for Halloween Ends, and Jamie Lee Curtis walks into the trailer and goes, 'Chris, oh my fucking god.' That's what she said to me of the thing that we did." Now, there is exact words. And a quote again, "That's what she said to me of the thing that we did." We did. Now, like I've just said, Christopher Nelson is the effects specialist. So, the thing that we did. So it included Jamie Lee, obviously, without stating the obvious. So he's saying, we only had 4 days of reshoots, we didn't do a whole lot, and the bit that we did do, Jamie Lee Curtis was gushing over, saying, oh my fucking god, about what they just did. To me, this screams an additional fight scene between Laurie and Michael, and I 100% believe in these reshoots they went back and reshot another fight scene between Michael and Laurie. Now, I know that is a very bold statement, and I could be completely way off the mark and sounding like an absolute idiot now, but I genuinely believe from what he is saying that that is what they did on them 4 days of reshoots. We have another fight scene between Michael and Laurie, or an extended version that they're adding on basically to an already existing fight scene. That's what that screams to me. And like I say, guys, it's a bold statement. I might be wrong, but I might be right. Going on to what he says about, I think it's weird, it's different. Now, again, like I've just said, we know it's going to be a different movie. We've heard this a lot, and we're expecting it to be a different movie, taking all things into consideration, how balls to the wall Halloween Kills was, and the 4-year time gap. Of course, it's going to be a very different movie. We expect that. What scares me is how different. And that's the concerning thing for me at the moment. Now, I have seen some of the leaks that have been circulating on Twitter, and I don't believe any of them for a second. I think it's people just making shit up. But before I do get into what I'm going to talk about, if you do not want to hear any of the leaks that are going around, whether or not they may be true or not, if you don't want to hear them, please do click off this video now. I appreciate your support for watching this far. Thank you very much. But I understand if you are a person who doesn't want to even entertain the idea of these leaks. So please do click off, and don't be annoyed with me if you hear me talking about leaks. I repeated something on Twitter the other day, and I got absolutely annihilated by multiple accounts just for simply repeating something that was already being circulated on Twitter by dozens of other accounts. So I don't want the same to happen here for me talking about something that you don't want to hear. So again, if you do not want to hear any of the leaks that are going around, please click off this video now, and I thank you for watching so far. So a lot of people are suggesting from a leak that is going around that Michael is going to die in the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, and people have heard what Christopher Nelson is saying about it's going to be weird. People are jumping to assumptions and saying, the leaks must be true then. And again, even with Christopher Nelson saying that the movie's going to be weird and different, I don't think for one split second Michael's going to die. I've also seen a leak, only just this morning actually, about, is it a character called Corey who's going to be introduced, and he's going to be killing people and they're going to think he's evil, and Michael dies at the beginning and it's focused on this young lad. I don't really know a lot about these leaks because I've avoided them, but the ones I've seen I've just mentioned, and I don't think there's any substance to them. I mean, there could be a character called Corey who's going to be introduced. That could be part of the movie, but I don't think Michael's going to die in the first 20 minutes. I will eat my shoe live on YouTube if Michael Myers dies early on in this movie. I can't really call what they mean by weird and different, but I definitely don't think it's that. I think what they're getting at, guys, is they're going to do something that's never been done before in the Halloween franchise, and I think that's what they mean by weird and different. How weird and different, I don't know. If it's fucking Radio Tower weird, if it's Silver Shamrock weird, if it's Dream Sequence weird, I'll walk out. I'm not interested in any of that. If it's anything to do with the C word, I don't want to know. I don't care. There's so many theories that have been going around recently. But am I worried? Yeah. I am now 50-50 walking into Halloween Kills, unless there are any further developments. I'm nervous. I think it's going to be a good movie, but I think there's clearly something here that's going to happen that's going to shake the movie and the franchise, to be honest, and really, really going to divide us. So, yeah, I'm concerned. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry if it's been a rambly video. I've not recorded for a few weeks, so I'm a bit rusty. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button for more Halloween and horror content. I would really appreciate that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am reaching, approaching 100 now, and that is my first milestone, my first goal, and I really want to hit that in the next month. So I would really, really appreciate it if you could do that, guys. I will be back with more content. I will be back with more in-person content as well, where I'm actually on camera. I want to start doing some live streams as well. I've been speaking to a lot of other content creators who are up for that. So there's a lot coming on the channel, guys. If it's your kind of thing, then please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do follow me on Twitter at me, myself, and a movie, and tweet me and let me know your thoughts. I love hearing from everybody else. Even if you disagree with me and think I'm absolutely insane, that's fine. I love hearing from people. Thank you so much. Do take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.